Hi everybody, welcome to week 2 of Read 860. I'm so excited to continue getting to know you this week, and so let's just jump right in and see what's going on this week for week 2. All right, so the very first thing you do every week is you print your course schedule. So here is your course schedule. I have a picture of it right here. It is located in your Start Here folder under week 2. So go ahead and make sure to print that so you have some place to check off all of the work that you're doing. All right, and so first thing I want you to know is that on Monday there are no classes, so I will have no assignments for Monday because it's Martin Luther King Day. There are also no classes on campus. Well, there's never any classes on campus, but there's no classes being held for Normandale because it is Martin Luther King Day. So have a good vacation day on Monday. It's a great way to start the week. And then on Tuesday, I have posted a pretest. Every reading student in the reading department is required to do a 50-minute pretest. This pretest will be in the Lockdown browser called Respondus. We will be practicing this with a practice, like a little tiny practice 5-point no graded quiz thing in class on Tuesday. So you can practice downloading it, making sure it all works right. You can all take a quiz, so you can kind of practice with it. You cannot use your phone. So if you are accessing our class by using your phone, or if you have a Chromebook, you're going to have to make arrangements to either borrow somebody's iPad or tablet, or somebody's computer, laptop or desktop. If you do not have anybody to borrow from, you can always go to Normandale. Campus is open for students. What you will need is your ID card. You will need to check in with all of the health protocol, make sure you're not sick and all of that stuff. And you're going to have to sign in, and there is a computer lab on campus that you can take the test with. It is 50 minutes and it is timed, so it will shut down after 50 minutes. So you only have those 50 minutes to take the test. So you can absolutely use the computers on campus for that if need be. But if you have a computer of your own, you can absolutely just take this in the comfort of your own home. And this will be open from Tuesday, well, it's open right now, until Friday. It will close on Friday. That's when it is due. All right, so that is the first thing that I wanted to talk to you about, is that you're going to have to budget some time to do that. And the Respondus Lockdown what it is, it's a browser just like Firefox, but it will open it up in this Respondus browser, which won't let you access any other like tabs. You can't search the internet. You can't take screenshots. It's just to keep the test secure. Okay, so there's that. And that's the first thing I wanted to talk to you about, so you know it's coming. We will talk in class about that as well. So assignments for Tuesdays, we're going to revisit chapter 1 and your study reading for chapter 1. Many of you were very concerned about this because you were really off center, which was part of the assignment. This assignment was assessing how well you read directions and how you problem solve through those directions. So don't worry. I am not going to take any points off if you did it wrong. I'm just getting to know you a little bit better. I'm getting to know how you handle being in an uncomfortable position. I'm getting to know how you handle having to read directions and do things on your own a little bit, because that's a big part of college, is to read directions and figure things out a little bit independently compared to high school and other classes. So I'm just kind of getting to know how you are, and I am pushing you to grow in that area as well. So if you are worried about it, I understand that, and what that tells me is that you really care about your grade and you care about doing really well, and so that is not a bad thing at all. But this just gives me a chance to get to know you and to help you know that learning is a struggle, and you should embrace that struggle, because if you're struggling, that means you are learning something. So I just wanted you to know that, yep, that was by design, to help you struggle through that a little bit. I have a video that you will be watching, and I go through the whole chapter and I do a think aloud and I model how to do a study read in this in the video. So that's posted for you. What your job is going to be is to have your study read open. The assignment that you turned in, you're going to have that open on your computer, and you are going to toggle back and forth between your study read and the video, and you're going to revise your study read as I go through the video. And how you're going to do that is you are going to use a different color font. So instead of using black font, which is the default, you are going to change the color of your font and make sure it is something I can read. Please do not do yellow or anything super bright that will make me want to wear sunglasses while I'm reading it. I think green is a good color, purple is a good color, red is a great color, blue is a great color. Make sure that I'll be able to read it really well, and you're going to revise as we go through that video, and then you're going to upload your revision. So it should have your original study read and your revisions, and I should be able to see what was original because it's black, because that's the default, and whatever color you choose to revise, that will be there too, so I can see how your thinking has shifted in your revision. So that is what you're going to be doing on Tuesday. Then on Wednesday we're going to start our unit on metacognition. And there's a voice thread that's available for you that's called What is Metacognitive Reading? And that's where you're going to start. You're going to start by doing that voice thread. Remember, just a little, it's a huge reminder actually, that when I ask you to comment, make sure you comment, because that is how you get credit for doing the voice thread. So if I say, I want you to leave a comment on this slide, tell me this, you need to tell me that, okay? So make sure you're doing those comments, and I will be listening to those comments later on in the week. The next part of this metacognition exploration that we are starting on Wednesday, this is our first unit, is I have a video where I go through a think aloud with the essay pieces. And what I will be doing is I will be teaching annotation, how to think and write your thinking throughout reading a text. And this is the major strategy that we will be practicing all semester. Annotations will be required for every text that you read. You should get really comfortable having a pencil in your hand as you read things and writing in the margins of the text what you're thinking. And we're going to start out by whatever pops in your head. So you just start paying attention to the thinking that's happening as you read. But as we go through the semester, I'm going to keep asking you to hone in and try and think in certain ways and write down that thinking in the margins of the text. So we're going to start out really simple, and we're going to keep making it more and more complex as we move through the semester. So this time, as I go through pieces, I'm just going to be modeling how I'm writing down anything that jumps into my head into the margins of the text. And then you are going to do it all on your own with another text called The Wrong Choice. So The Wrong Choice is going to be you practicing annotation. You will want to watch the video where I show you how to do it with pieces, and then you are going to do it on your own. You will be doing this on your computer, And again, you're going to be changing the color of font. I think in the video I use a pencil and I'm writing in the margins, but you are going to be changing the font right inside the text. So I will see what the text is because the text defaults as black, and whatever you're writing will be in another color. Okay? And we can talk about that in class if that's confusing, but that's what you're going to be doing on Wednesday, is practicing annotation. Then on Thursday, your one big job on Thursday is to do the practice test. This is called a practice, and it's not even supposed to be a test. It's supposed to be a practice quiz. So I'm going to change that here because it's not a test. It's a practice quiz. And we will be doing practice quizzes every week, or every chapter of the book. There will be practice quizzes that go along with our textbook content. So you are going to be completing in chapter 1 review test 2, which is on pages 33 and 34 of your 10 steps textbook. You will be doing this, however, on D2L. The same exact test questions or quiz questions are in D2L in a D2L quiz. And so you can complete your quiz in your book and then just transfer your answers, or you can have your book open and be doing it on the quiz on D2L. Here's the thing I would like to warn you about with the practice quizzes. The practice quizzes are not timed, but they do have like some exorbitant, a really big amount of time that is provided by D2L, and I think it's like 2 hours, and there is absolutely no way that anybody would need 2 hours to do this. There is no time limit according to me. This is just D2L gives you a certain amount of time for any quiz. So what I suggest you do is I suggest you get your book out, you open to page 33 and 34, you do all of the work on pages 33 and 34. Then you open up D2L, you click on the link in the Thursday folder to go to the quiz. And then you have your book open and you just answer the questions that you've already done in your book. They're the exact same questions. You just transfer your answers into D2L because D2L is going to be what grades you on the quiz. I'm not going to have you hand this into an assignment folder. You don't need to take pictures of your book or anything like that. You're just going to transfer the answers from your book into the D2L quiz, and then D2L grades it for you. Okay, so those are your assignments for this week, and that is what we will be doing outside of class. Don't forget that if your class time is at 11 o'clock on Tuesday, you should come to Zoom on Tuesday at 11 o'clock. That is a requirement to come to class, just like it is a requirement to have your video playing in your Zoom class so I see your face, and I do expect you to participate. So I will be seeing you on Tuesday morning, and then if your class time is at 6 o'clock, you will be coming at 6 o'clock, and those same requirements are in place for that class. So if you have questions, always email me and I will get back to you. I think that we're just going to have a great week, and I'm excited to see you all in class on Tuesday. Have a great day off tomorrow and have a great week.